accurate, so I've just inserted it, and I've been told over here to wait for 3 or 5 minutes. When it comes to looking for kids, a lot of things can cause that delay, because they give a couple like an year of trying before like they can rule out infertility. So I know there's some who wish pregnancy on me, and I thank you for that, but also kuna wale mkona udaku mkona udaku. You guys just take what is shared, and what's not shared, just you need to call them out. Be passive aggressive, like to you protect it. If something like pregnancy, if something like marriage, if it's something like education, if something like just your relationships or just you living your life, if someone passes that passive aggressive comment, reply back, or like they will ask, hey, but hujapata mtoto, and then when you get angry at them, they're like, oh, jokes, just ask them, where is the joke, or when are you dying? Because Assalamu alaikum guys, trust you are all well. Myself, I am fine, alhamdulillah, and this is my pregnancy journey. So my name is Eve Hawa, a lifestyle content creator. If that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. And to you who have been here since day one, thank you for being here. I love and appreciate you all. And to everyone out there who has watched my journey since I usually share it and wish pregnancy on us, this video is for you, and I thank you for wishing the best for me and my little family. So over 3 months ago, we started trying for a baby. And guys, let me tell you, each and every time I saw my periods, like I was so disappointed. I know people talk about this, but if you get to experience it, like the disappointment that comes while you are trying to get pregnant, you know, most of us will think that getting pregnant is just a man and a woman engaging, but that's not it. Kids come from God, and this journey has taught me that, and has also taught me patience. So my husband is not around, and you guys, for you to know that I am excited about doing this test, I have just missed my period with 1 day. The app says that I'm supposed to have started my periods, but they haven't come. But that's because the date that shows on the app that I use, it's like 3 days from the normal. So I guess it's 3 days later. So I want to try, and I just hope that it will not disappoint me, because I really, really, really want to start a family now. And to my baby, I'm speaking that I've not even done the test yet, so I've just bought this. I've bought 2 of them, one just to try, and then the other one to confirm. Then after I confirm is when I will go to the gyna. I already started my gynecological journey, and I found quite a good gynecologist, and that's whom I'm working with. She's called Dr. Amanda, and I want to test it. And then after that, my husband is not around, he has traveled, and if I'm pregnant, I'm planning on taking him on a breakfast date, because breakfast is one of his favorite meal. It is his favorite main meal. So I will take him out for a breakfast date, and then with that, I will tell him of the news that we are going to be parents. So my husband has really wanted this for a long time. I was the one who was not ready, because I wanted to enjoy some time just being a wife, being alone, me and him, enjoying our space. But now I feel like I am ready, and that's why we started this journey 3 months ago. And this is the 3rd month of us trying. So let me test and then come back.
1 hour later.
Yes, guys, you're not wrong. This is 1 hour later, and this happens a lot. Every time my bladder is needed for something, or my stool is needed somewhere, it always fails me. I don't know if my body becomes nervous or something like that, but I've taken the test, and this is the first time I'm trying this test. and it's saying that it's accurate, so I've just inserted it, and I've been told over here to wait for 3 or 5 minutes. Yeah, so I will know if I'm pregnant, or again if it's a disappointment. And tumbo yangu inasikia okay, let us wait. Yo. Guys, it's only one line. I'm not pregnant. Let me give it time. Nione kama itatoa ingine, because right now it's just one line. You see? And then it's not that clear. So let me give it time, nione. And then maybe in the morning I can try with the other one. So yeah. I'm not pregnant, guys, so I'll just patiently wait for my periods this month, and then we'll continue trying, inshallah. Yeah.
The next day.
Assalamu alaikum. Natumai mko salama. Myself, I'm fine, alhamdulillah. So guys, this is the following day. And yesterday you saw I took the test and it gave me a very clear negative. So I was like, I haven't had my periods yet, so I'm gonna try again, since I had 2 stripes. I had bought 2 pregnancy test kits. So this morning I wake up, like, in my head I was like, let me try it with fresh urine, like asubuhi. So I did that, and I took it, and it took some minute to bring the results, and I was like, I will just leave it and then come and look later. So for 3-4 hours later, I come, I look, and guys, it's 2 lines, but they are both, like, the first one is bold and the second one is haina, like, it's not that clear. So I was like, yo, I might be pregnant, but again, it's not clear. So I said I will give it time. So ni baadaye, and there's no signs of me feeling like my periods, because my body tells me. And I was like, no, baby girl, you must be pregnant. I guess you are pregnant. So I said, let me try. Like, after Dhuhr prayer, I just talked to God and I told him, we are ready, God, we are ready. So after that, I felt like just going and buying another, like, I bought 2 more stripes, 2 more pregnancy test kits. And I went, and then I talked to that, I've spoken to that lady nurse, and she was like, you are pregnant. If that was the results, you are pregnant, so congratulations. And asked her why it would bring a false negative, and she told me that it's because if it's a young pregnancy, if it's new, like kama it's still in the early stages, inakuanga na hizo, some wait until a month and what. But for me, since my last ovulation, it's been 2 weeks. So if I'm pregnant, it's still, like, it's 2 weeks old. So right now I've just taken a test. It's here, na sija confirm. And guys, I will not lie to you, the excitement that I have, it will just equal to the amount of disappointment I will have if it's a negative. But my heart tells me that it is a positive, and I'm really grateful. So for whatever result it will be, I am grateful. And if I'm negative, I'll be patient enough to wait on God's timing. And you guys, I already feel like talking to my husband. I already feel like calling him because he's away and he's coming next week. So like he'll be away for a whole week. And my man is my personal person. He's my best friend. And like after good news, it's him I always feel like talking to. So you can imagine this is something he's always wanted. Always wanted. Mimi ndo nilikuwa zile za let us enjoy first being newly married and all before we bring another person here. But sasa right now we are both ready, and I just hope I'll be able to keep silence until next week ifike nimpeleke your date, and then I tell him that we'll be parents. So guys, I want to check now for the guys, I'm not pregnant. It has brought, this is another one, and you see it's a very, very clear line. It's showing me I'm not. Yeah. Guys, I don't know if ni kurush na rush or it's because it's a 2 weeks pregnancy, but I guess I'll just have to wait. And yeah, I'll give it time. If I don't get my periods, I'll just go to the hospital, like, because right now it's getting serious and it's not funny, because if I'm not pregnant, sininyeshe too. Yeah, but as we have said, we'll give it time. So yeah, that's another negative, very clear negative. So yeah, I pray for patience and I'll give it time. Kama mimi nakunyesha nitanyesha, kama mimi si wakunyesha, we will just go to the hospital, like tuone. So yo, assalamu alaikum. So this is another month, another season of periods. So it means that it's another failed attempt, but we try again next month, inshallah. Yeah.
6 months later.
Well, assalamu alaikum guys. Trust you are well. Myself, I am fine, alhamdulillah, and it's so nice to see you here once again. So this vlog, I've been vlogging it partly, like on parts, like monthly, so it's not a continuation. So it's not like a vlog. I did not record it as a vlog, so it was like this month, next month. And the last time you saw me here, like my last clip, was of about 5 months ago. Yeah. So guys, it's been officially 5 months of us trying and 5 months of us not being successful in this proactiveness of trying to get pregnant. And we visited the gyna. So like before we started this journey, I had never had a relation with any gyna. So I was in nilikuwa natafuta gyna. So I found one, and after that, like after consultation and just starting the journey, again we went with my man to just get checked, because again, when it comes to looking for kids, a lot of things can cause that delay. And I know to those who have not wanted pregnancies and have become pregnant might wonder, oh, what are you talking about? But yeah, it's like that. It's not black and white. So to some it's quick, and to some it's just about time, and others it's because of medical issues. So we visited the gyna, and alhamdulillah, nothing is wrong with us medically. So after that analysis, we came to the realization that we still have to try. And the gyna was like, it's soon, because they give a couple like an year of trying before like they can rule out infertility. So far we are fine, alhamdulillah, we thank God for that. And what I'm here to share with you guys is, one, I'm not pregnant yet. Yeah. So yeah, for all those of you, I know there's some who wish pregnancy on me, and I thank you for that. And you mean it with the most honesty, like with the most pure heart, and I thank you for that. But also kuna wale mkona udaku. Mkona udaku, you guys, just take what is shared, and what's not shared, just, I know you're being told this so many times, and I will not get tired telling you guys, stop asking people when they're getting kids. Because some, let me tell you guys, it is medically, like wengine ni medical, wengine they are infertile, wengine they're just not able to, wengine some even stay for 10 years, 7 years without kids, and mine is just 1 year. Like this is my second year. So this is my second year and like the 6th month in trying. So far, no, I'm not pregnant, and we will keep trying. Yeah, we will keep trying. So today I'm here to just lie down the lessons that I've learned through those months of trying, because let me tell you guys, I knew that in as much as I wanted to get pregnant, I knew that it wasn't going to happen like tap. But again, I did not mind it being, because for after we got married, I wanted us to take like an year for us to know each other, to just enjoy being husband and wife before we start having a kid, and before we started having kids. And that year went by, and now we were like, it's our second year, let's start trying. And let me tell you guys, every time I saw my periods, like your month ianze and I see my periods, it used to frustrate me a lot. And the first time I thought I was pregnant, my periods had delayed. Yeah. And the excitement that I had that test with, it just turned into a disappointment when I found that I was not pregnant. Like, it's the day I even started vlogging thinking that it will be 2 lines. Yeah, it was that I was that much excited. And you guys, you will go, saa zingine you will go to shags, saa zingine you will meet friends, you will meet people, and they're like, bado hujapata mtoto, unapata mtoto lini? And you guys will think it's normal. It's, you asking someone when they'll get a kid is like me asking you, when will you die? You see? And I know kids are a blessing and you wish that on people, but saa zingine, just stop. Okay, the lights zimeenda, so this lighting is not so good, so let me wait for the lights to be back and then tutaendelea.
A few moments later.
They are back, guys. So as I was saying, let me just go straight into, I've written down the point down here on this phone. And if there's one thing I've learned in this period, is to be patient. Like, patience is something that has been tested. And let me tell you guys, if there's someone who's more patient than I am, is my husband. Because my husband wanted like kids like from day one, like even before we like, he wanted us to have kids like immediately, and I was the one who wanted us to wait. So you can imagine him having to wait for me to be ready, and then having to wait for us to get pregnant, that we are ready and we are not yet pregnant. So our patience has been tested, mine especially. And your disappointment that comes with seeing your period when you're trying, like that trying period is really something. And something else, it will improve your faith in God, because again, it's more of like nimtihani. You know how you trust in God, like unasoma, and then you trust in God to get that A, and you get that B, C, or D, and you're wondering, nisome tena, nikose kusoma. So yeah, it will really test you. And sana what's tested is your patience, because after that, you still have to be grateful that you're there, and grateful that at least you have that hope that you can get kids. Because if I am medically okay, so you can imagine for someone who's not medically okay and people are giving them pressure. Like as I was telling you earlier, Saa zingine tutaenda ushago and people will just make these funny remarks like maybe on a lighter note and be like, sasa tulete watoto, sasa tulete now bring us kids, now bring us twins. And you're like, I am trying, I want these kids, I am trying, but again, I'm not able to right now, and that's something I cannot communicate to you. So if you can, try your best to shush. And my next point is mind your business, guys, please. Like, this is something I will tell you. It's one thing for me to share something and I'm sharing what I want you to know, and then what people do not want you to know, just leave it, because some will comment there from, like, you can comment once like, oh, I'm wishing kids on you, that's okay, but on every video, I mean, come on, able, just mind your business and take what you're being given, either here online or offline. I know you have neighbors, you have friends, you have family members, you have in-laws in the family. Please take it easy on them and just learn to mind your business until you see, mimi fichiki, like the results of pregnancy are always a bump. So when this person gets pregnant, it will show and you will know. So stop asking, because to some can take it, but again, saa zingine wengine they cannot. Yeah. So the other one is, this time has taught me to appreciate life and what you're blessed with already. Like, I thank God that for whatever I have, I thank God that I'm healthy, I thank God that I have a loving, patient, and kind husband. And sometimes you can overlook what you have because your mind is more focused on what you want God to bless you with. And sometimes unapata hapo ndo mnaanza kukosana. You start putting your focus on what I don't have. You start putting your focus on, oh, I want a kid, oh, I want to get pregnant, and then you forget you have that healthy relationship. You forget, like, God is providing for you what you want, because alhamdulillah, I am comfortable where I am at. And for me to take that for granted because God has not given me what I want yet, you see, saa zingine mashida zingine si tunajiletea, because you find like that, you start blaming each other, you'll start, which I've not experienced, I'm just giving an example. So something that this period has taught me is to appreciate what I have already, as I trust in God to add onto us. And then during this period, I came to appreciate like marriage and us being a complete family, just being me and my husband. Because me and my husband, we already one, we already happy, and it's already a unit by its own. So when God blesses us with a kid, alhamdulillah to that. And also, if we are not blessed with one, alhamdulillah that we've got each other and the two of us form a complete family. So this period has just taught me to be appreciative and to like put that thing in mind that kids come from God and he either blesses or not blesses you with them. Yeah. And it's okay. Like, I'm already at terms with God can bless us with a kid, and also he can choose not to bless us in that area. And that's something that, guys, I'm content with right now, because right now I'm just at the point of, yes, we keep trying, but also if it doesn't happen, it's still fine. We are still a unit and we're still okay. The other thing, I don't know if this thing has reached to you guys, but there's something you will, like, in this period, learn how to do. Like, to stand for yourself and call out what you believe in and what you don't believe in and what you believe in. You know how sometimes mtaenda hizo gathering, you'll have those friends, and every time they will make that nini, unapata mtoto lini, umetuweka, nini. Sometimes you choose to just keep silence and move on. But for them to stop, you need to call them out. Be passive aggressive. Like, passive aggressiveness is something you find people tell you, like someone will come and ask you, when are you getting a kid? Ama, bado hujapata mtoto. Or, wewe si umekaa sana. And most of the time, you'll just want to be kind, you'll just want to be polite and shut up. Watarudia. They will do it again and again and again. Trust you me. So what you do in that because that's passive aggressiveness, and then they hide it in kindness, they hide it in small jokes. Okay, I will give you an example which is off topic from the pregnancy issue. So there was a time, this is before I became a Muslim, I had braided my hair. And the first time I did these braids, like you see how braids in a bambuka and then unabomoa nusu, so this part inaachwa na braids and then the rest looks like weaves. And the first time I did it, it was so wow. Now come to months later, I did the braids again, zikabomoka, and I was not ready to let them go. So I did the same, nikabomoa nusu, left this part to look like a weave, and then down here I had like the braids, and then I tied something on it. But this second time they were getting tangled, like zilikuwa zinashikana, they weren't as free as the first time. I wish I can share, but I cannot. So a friend of mine then made a comment, and she was like, hata sijui kwa nini umebomoa, you don't look to mi sioni kikaa vizuri, like I don't know why you have done that to your hair. According to me, I don't see if you're cute in it. And in my part I was like, I never asked for that. So my response was, I don't care, like I don't care about your opinion. And I was like, you've passed something aggressive to me, which you would have just said ungeamu unyamaze, you see, ama you like, hey, from you did that, it's not as nice as the day one, or it's not as nice, but they made it about themselves and they were like, hey, hiyo nywele sioni ikiwa mzuri. And me responding, because the comment itself was already rude to me, so for me I responded back and I was like, your opinion does not matter. Tell me why this person got angry at me responding to it. And I was like, I responded because you drew shade, so I drew shade back. So this is what I'm telling you, take that power. If something is sensitive to you, protect it. If something like pregnancy, if something like marriage, if it's something like education, if something like just your relationships or just you living your life, if someone passes that passive aggressive comment, reply back. Or like they will ask, hey, but hujapata mtoto, and then when you get angry at them, they're like, oh, jokes, just ask them, where is the joke? Or when are you dying? Because guys, it's that bad. And sometimes just choosing to be the bigger person does not help. So take that power. Unless if you don't want to take that power, don't get mad at people, just take those questions. Don't cry, don't feel bad about it, because if you feel bad about it, speak for yourself, because squeezy karma is not always a B. So speak out for yourself. Like this is something I've learned, because you see this is something you're trying to do, and then people are always on your ear, and then they expect that if they throw this, you should just take it, because at the end of the day a child is a blessing. And because trust you me, if you get pregnant, they will still ask, when are you getting the second baby? If you get the second baby, when are you getting the third baby? If you get the third baby, oh, umekuwa na watoto wengi. Like people out here guys, just learn to stand up for yourself, or just mute and don't feel bad about it. Yeah. Okay, now to my other one. This period has taught me to just love on my person and appreciate them, because at the end of the day, you're already blessed with that partner. You're already blessed with that start of a family. That's already a unit by itself. In as much as you have people, like people you're born with, people you're born by, wako, but right now you are somewhere different, like you're creating a world of your own. So in as much as you focus on bringing another person, learn to love on your person. And you can only do that if your cup is already full to share, to overflow. So what do you do first? You first learn to love yourself, to accept yourself. And even if it's a medical thing, it's something you have to do. May it be through therapy, may it be through talking to people who love and care about you. That's the difference. People who love and care about you, not just people who are just there to, like, you know, they are drawing a spectrum on what's happening in your life. I'm not talking about those people. Those people who you know from your heart, they genuinely love and appreciate you. Talk to them, like make that safe space. So if there's one thing, is to love and accept yourself, even if it's something medical. I know it's hard, but you can only appreciate life and You can only appreciate life with what you have already. It's like accepting that right now I'm not able to, now I will wait for that time. And if that time doesn't happen, just learn to deal with it, and it will only come when it's coming from you. It's a hard journey, but kimbieni uko Lydia KM, angalia a therapist, you'll get a therapist there. She even has free therapists. Yeah, they can help. Just go there, take that therapy, or talk to those people who care. And now onto my last point is that if there's something I've learned is that kids come from God. And just like every other thing, I don't for those who don't believe in God, for those who don't believe that Mungu wako, I have nothing to tell you guys, because over here you will think that having kids just take engagement, it's just take a man and a woman coming in together, or the IVF, or but you guys, people have tried that. People have tried IVFs, they are failed. People have tried to adopt kids, and the process has become tedious. And there's this side of others who get pregnant and they don't want to. For those who have untimely or unplanned pregnancies, there's that. So if there's something that I've come to appreciate is that kids come from God, and do not take that for granted. So in as much as we are trying, we are also trusting and praying that God blesses us with the one. And that's just that appreciation. Yeah. Just don't take it for granted. Usione mtu amepata watoto wawili, watatu, wanne, watano, 10, 11, they come from God. Not the engagement, not just them, because there are others who it just happens. They wanajipata wako nayo. Mwingine anajua after 3 months, mwingine anajua after 5 months. Na wengine, like for me, I am every time if nikipitisha period na siku moja kutest. So you can see, and in as much as life is unfair, it's unfair to all of us, so it becomes fair. So before you look at someone's life and admire it, and just know they have their own struggle, and you will only appreciate life when you appreciate what you have already. So yeah, this is just a part 1 of my pregnancy journey, as you can see from the title. But no, we're still not pregnant, and I call it a pregnancy journey because this is also a journey by itself. It's a journey that for now it's negative, and I just hope, inshallah, and I pray that in future God will bless us with that gift. So for now, I know you're expecting to see like I've popped up with something that says, oh girl, you're pregnant. No, we ain't pregnant yet, but we are trusting in God that when that time is right, He will bless us with one. And if you're going through a difficult time right now, just know you're not alone. There are people out here like myself who are trying, and we are not blessed yet. Kuna wengine, there are other creators. So do not think that you are alone in that journey of trying and waiting. I know how it feels to get that disappointment, but it gets better with time. And when you are positive, and when you are surrounded by the right people and the right mindset, it becomes easy. And still, we keep on trusting in God for that time to come. And yeah, that has been it for my pregnancy journey part 1. Hopefully in future, inshallah, I shall put a part 2 of my pregnancy journey, and on that time, say inshallah, on that time, inshallah, I will come with positive results on it. So thank you for being here. That has been my pregnancy journey. For those who are speculating that I'm pregnant, thank you, but I'm not pregnant yet. I ain't. So see you on the next one. Thank you for being here. I love you and I appreciate you all. And for those who wish it for me on a positive note, for those mwenye mko na udaku, bye guys.